Howdy, folks. It's the middle of the day, and I'm here in the wonderful Casa de Uncle Bill with Julieta over here. She's asleep, so I'm just going to leave her alone. But how's everybody doing, man? It's lunchtime, so like Dana does, get you a bowl of soup or some oatmeal or whatever. And we're going to go through this shit. On the Vinegar Syndrome site, they've got all of their new releases for September, February. Let's just see who we got in here real quick, too, though. We got Crash is in here, Movie Junkie John's in here, Saturn Video, Wander This World, Phantasmat, who is complaining because they haven't shipped his $10 orders yet. Well, that's fucking ridiculous because they shipped mine like forever ago. So, yeah, I'd be pissed, too. So let's see what we got. The main page. God, I'm really getting into this sharing like page thing, so I'm just going to do that, and we'll see what happens. Could it fuck everything up? Yeah. Does it matter? Not really. Let's see what happens. Y'all let me know if you can see this or if I need to make it bigger or whatever happens here. I'm going to put myself right there. So let me know. I can always increase the size of it some. Sorry. All right. So on the main page, we've got Biozombie, which I've never heard of. I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you. I've never heard of Biozombie. It looks like an Asian horror film. I'm sure there'll be some people in here be like, you ain't never heard of Biozombie. Hell, that's a classic. I'm glad they released that. But no, I have not picked up a copy of Biozombie in the past. My computer's telling me to go screw myself about this trying to load this stuff. So this is directed by one of Hong Kong's most prominent action directors, Wilson Yip, the Yipster. Is a neon-filled zombie comedy bursting at the guts with 90s flair, featuring a cast of likable characters led by Jordan Chan and Sam Lee. It's a gory slice of 90s nostalgia on Blu-ray for the first time. So look at this. You get a 20-page booklet with it, reversible cover. You get interviews with the director and all kinds of stuff. There's the trailer if you want to watch that. I'm not touching that. We get kicked off YouTube faster and some sort of porn we could put that on. All right. So let's see what we got next. Because Biozombie just ain't hitting the spot, boys. Some of these things, man. I just feel there was a whole subgenre. It's limited to 6,000 units, by the way. So that won't ever go out of print. Don't worry about it. There was a whole subgenre of like Asian gore films from a period of time in the late 90s, early 2000s, like Stacy and a lot of those. Oh God, what was the other one called that was really big? Versus stuff like that. So I feel like that might fit into that category. But let's look at what else we got. The Devonsville Terror. Holy Lord. Good God. I've heard of this, but I have no experience with it. I haven't watched or anything like that. It's a special edition spot gloss slipcover, though, limited to 6,000 units. Nearly 300 years ago, the residents of Devonsville tortured and murdered a trio of women suspected of witchcraft. However, as they burned, the condemned women swore vengeance beyond the grave. That sounds a whole lot like Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem. It's Uli LaMail. Oh, shit. Well, you know you're dealing with quality when you got Uli LaMail and Donald Pleasance. I may have to get that. I mean, if you got Uli LaMelle and Donald Pleasance, Uli LaMelle directed The Boogeyman. Come on. And it's from 1983. That might be a purchase. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's got all the markings of being just really shitty and great. There's your trailer that I can't also play, but you got a lot of special features on here too, and it's scanned in 2K from the 35mm Inter Negative. All right, then we got Goodbye 20th Century. God bless. Is this another one of those dumbass like going back, caveman style? It probably is. Limited to only 5,000. The year is 2019, and the world has become a dystopian wasteland. I say a group of nomadic marauders attempt to execute a man named Kuzman, as they believe he is responsible for the death of the children of their tribe. It's a brutally violent post-apocalyptic film lensed in Macedonia. It's directed by two guys that I could never pronounce, and starring a bunch of people that have a lot of consonants in their name. So let's see what some people are saying on here, because I'm not overly impressed with any of this stuff right now. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Ken. Business of Fear. Brent. Brent Madison says, are the reward slips already gone or just not available to redeem yet? I don't know, because I haven't looked at that yet. Somebody on here could probably answer that. Wrestling with Shadows is apparently on here. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah, man, I watched that when it first came out too. Saturn Video says Zombie is really fun. Junk. You people have more money than sense. Download that shit. I mean, I can't. Who's going to argue with that? Any Trump DVDs on sale. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's from, I can't even read that name. But yeah, that makes sense. No one is getting cash from me. The Devonsville Terror is actually pretty good. Okay. A lot of goofy Italian and or Asian stuff. All right, let's see what else they got. Because this main page is really ain't great. I mean, maybe it is for some people. Who knows? So they got a New York Ninja comic book on here. I don't care, but there it is if you're interested at all. And then this is their older stuff. So let's see what they got from their partner labels. Anything new in here? You got Eat Brains Love for the Plasma, Foxhole. Glow. This is awesome. Glow. These two right here, I think, are must-haves. The Story of the Gorgeous Laser Wrestling and Hitman Heart Wrestling with Shadows. Let's see how many this is limited to. That's a pretty cool release, man. Oh shit, there's only 1,700 left right now. So I'm assuming it's limited to 2,000. Yeah, it is. And people are already kind of like going crazy. So you might want to pick this up at least by the next couple of days, I would say. Because there is no way that that's going to not sell out. Anatomy of the Screwjob. New interviews. There's new interviews on here too with Bret Hart and the director. A lot of people think that whole thing was a work. And some people think that it was just really, really fortuitous that they caught all that stuff. Yeah. I didn't get Frostbiter yet, Movie Junkie John. Have you got it? Did you watch it? Like, what's the status there? Is it even shipped yet? I don't even know. Gus says he's not impressed with any of the releases today. I'm impressed with the wrestling releases. That's pretty amazing. I mean, if you're not into wrestling, you're probably not going to be impressed. Let's see. I kicked my own ass out. That's my fault. Again, that's limited though to 2,000. So there's no way in hell that that's not going to sell out. So the other big one on here, which I cannot believe that they're having anything to do with this, is Eat Brains Love. No, I'm just kidding. The Glow, the story of the gorgeous lake, which I'm guaranteeing this is limited to like 2,000. Jackson Jack, yes, Princess Puffins is a Pomeranian. And I would show her to you, but she's dead asleep behind me over here. And she does not like to be bothered. I'm glad everybody liked that video, though. Yeah, we've had Princess Puffins for a year now. She's kind of become the unofficial mascot. So let's see. Limited to 2,000. There's almost the same amount of this left as there is the Bret Hart one. So both these will sell out within the week, I'll bet. Directed by Brent Whitecomb. Released in 2012. I kind of remember seeing this at one point, maybe on Netflix or something. It's a true story of what happened behind the scenes of one of the most outrageous TV shows in history from 86 to 92. The airwaves were ruled by Glow, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. Anybody remember that show? Actually watching it, because it was amazing back in the day. So those are two I'll pick up for sure. Saturn Video says we need a Princess Puffins t-shirt. Anybody listening to that on here? That's yeah, she's Princess Puffins hung over from her birthday. She drank too much, doing shots all night. Is Princess Puffins rad? Yeah, I mean, I think she's the raddest of all the Pomeranians. She's the boss pom. Okay, let's see if anything else on here looks halfway decent. Is anybody getting any of this stuff? I mean, in terms of like purchasing it like right now, like is any of this a day one purchase for y'all? Foxhole. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna knock the foxhole out of you. I don't even know where to begin. It's apparently a war movie from 2021, 2021. There's 1,000 units of that. Jesus, man, they are like, whoever these partner label releases are, getting smarter about this. They're keeping everything to where it's like super limited because they know that there's a bunch of people that are just going to buy whatever. So I'm looking at all these. Attack of the Beast creatures already sold out. I'm surprised this one hasn't sold out just for the damn cover of this one. If you don't have this, like anybody out there that's into like collecting, there's 324 copies left. If you don't have this, the first VCR and cassette, hi-fi, like you need to get this just for the packaging, man. It's amazing. Let's check in here and see what everybody's saying. The Glow documentary is good, Mayor says, but he's not a big fan of the wrestling documentaries. Is that what he said? Oh, rewatching documentaries more than once. Yeah, it was on Netflix. Okay. Glow was awesome. Late night with big old jugs. Jackson Jack says, okay, hear me out. A Puffins t-shirt where you Photoshop her to look like she's flying and then put Uncle Bill, Sick and Steve riding on her back like the never-ending story. That's like the best idea ever. Matt says he's getting nothing from this month at all. Yeah, I don't. I'll get those 2 wrestling documentaries. I'm not getting anything else. It all kind of looks shitty. Nothing right now. Added 3 to my watch list. Saturn says not day 1. I don't pre-order until a week before they ship. Business Affairs says he's getting the 2 wrestling docs. Okay. Rob says that he enjoys the culture shock releasing stuff. All right. Actual People is a good flick. Joe Purdue's itchy asshole says. Scratch says he still hasn't got it. How many people in here haven't got like their sale stuff from the last $10 sale and all that? I didn't realize that there were still people that weren't getting those. Because, man, that's freaking crazy at this point. Undead, I would recommend too. I haven't bought that yet. I don't know why. There's only 700 of those left. I would recommend that you get that one still. That is pretty awesome, though. I didn't know that they were doing anything related to like wrestling. So those 2 right there, that I know like CK's gonna buy those. He can say whatever he wants. He's 100% gonna buy those. This one looks intriguing to me for some reason. I don't know why. You know it's going to be a goofy ass like zombie comedy. So this is 2019. Stoner Jake and cheerleader Amanda suddenly gut munch half their class in the school cafeteria afflicted with a zombie virus. They hit the road in search of a cure while outrunning a telepath charged with hunting and killing them. Yeah, that's. I mean, some of these sound like they'd be good. But I'm going to wait on sales and stuff like that. Although this one's limited to 2,000, so well, who knows? Jesus Christ. Okay, so like Brad says I also haven't got my shipping notice and I only live 2 hours away from them. Rob just got his shipping notice today. Wonder This World. None of the purchases on the $10 sale have shipped. I didn't get Jackson Jack says I didn't get mine yet because I didn't buy none of that shit. The mayor says he got his right away. Matt hasn't gotten any of his. Crash got a shipping notice yesterday. Alexander says he hasn't even received a shipping notice for the 10 for 10 sale. What the fuck, man? Like, I got mine, it's been 2 or 3 weeks ago. Stuntman says he got his $10 sale stuff, though he didn't get the limited edition Fade to Black that he ordered. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. I didn't know this. So they announced that they signed a deal to reprint catalog titles from Ebon Press, which are limited edition books. That's some Fulci stuff and things in there, too. So that'll be awesome. A lot of those have been out of print forever. So, yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about the fact that Vinegar Syndrome's been killing it for a while now. And that's pretty cool. So I'm sorry to everybody that hasn't gotten their stuff, because I think that's Severin kind of shipping and stuff. Let's see if they've got one last thing here. I want to check if they got any merch. Not that I give that much of a damn, but any new merch stuff on here? What the hell? Why do they have the Clue movie soundtrack cassette? What? And the movie vinyl soundtrack? Looks like a lot of the shit, the same old stuff. The Clue movie cassette soundtrack. I guess, like, if you're really into Clue and you've got like a 1987 Firebird and you want to listen to that, I don't know. So CK says, look in the reward section. They added new and old slipcovers. All right, let's see what they got. I still don't think I have enough shit to even buy those, though. You can earn points through. This is going to take 2 hours for my computer to load this shit. Here we go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Redeem for exclusive products. Or just give this thing a minute to boot up here and take some comments. Did you notice the Clue doc? I'm not sure that I heard you mention that one. No, I did not see that. Where in the hell is that at? But that also makes sense as to why they've got like Clue cassette tapes and stuff like that. The Clue vinyl sounds like something Garrett will buy. I don't even think Garrett will buy that. A skate deck. Where in the hell is the Clue documentary? I didn't see that at all. All right, let's see what they got over here. For 500 points, you can get a bunch of junk. It looks like something you get at a flea market and get some more flea market stuff. They got Blood Hook, baby, for 1,000. I need that. I fucking need that. I need that and that and that. And I bet you I don't even have 1,000 points yet. That cutting class one would be killer too. Listen, this Undertaker one is awesome. It's been out of print forever, and so is this Blood Hook one. I'm gonna have to check my point system here, man. I'll have to buy a ton of shit to get some points or do something. Because those are pretty awesome slipcovers. Both those were like a fortune at one time or another. So I see what they're doing. Trying to rein us in, get us to buy a ton of stuff, so we have to get this exclusive slipcovers, the slippity dippities. I bet you $1 million. I don't even have close to 1,000. And then they're going to have to suck my butt because I ain't going to do it. I'm going to have to find the where partner label releases. Okay. Let's go to that real quick. So take a look at these, though, man. Those slipcovers, the Mausoleum, the Undertaker, and the Bloodhook one have all been going for a fortune for a while. So if you got anywhere near, I would pick up one of those, especially like Bloodhook or Undertaker. All right, let's check this Clue documentary out real quick. Partner labels. Oh, here it is. Whodunit, the Clue documentary. By the way, Clue is one of my favorite comedies from the 80s. Like, I've watched that movie 1,000 times probably. Tim Curry's amazing in that. There's only 1,000 of these. So, yeah, if you're going to get this, go ahead and get it. You've got Colleen Camp, Jeffrey Kramer, Jonathan Lynch, Michael McKean, Lee Ving, and Leslie Ann Warren. So Tim Curry's not in it, but I can kind of understand that, considering he had the stroke and everything. Limited to 1,000. And there looks like there's some convention stuff that they may have thrown in here too. That's pretty cool. All right. So I'm sorry, but I got to get the hell off here because I'm on my lunch break. But yeah. Everybody's a mark, except you. Thanks to everybody for watching. Princess Puffins thanks you. She's always happy to see everybody. I'm going to get the hell out of here and check us out. We've got another show coming up sometime soon. There's always a show coming up. Dead Pit on Patreon, Dead Pit on YouTube, Dead Pit on Instagram, Into the Dead Pit on Instagram, that is. Buy some stuff from Vinegar Syndrome probably, and also probably I would cash in if you have if anywhere near 1,000. I would cash in on one of those slip covers now before they're out of there. And yeah, I'll see you bunch of turds later.
Give us the thumbs up.
Up you butts.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
Hey everyone, it's Oak Early Jaws. We got some great shirts for you. We got Faces of Death Part 2. We got Creepy Stories to Tell in Kentucky. The Colonel would approve. We also got DeadPit.com. We got Dead Pit Radio with the little fucking Dead Pit dude on there. We got It Never Ends, a Halloween spoof parody of the new movie. We got It at Night. We got the Rad Pack, Uncle Rad himself. It just gets better and better, so go on and get you some shirts over at Team Public. It just gets better and better, boss.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DeadPitOnPatreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tier